And now I've got Becky from the Hastings Museum with me. We're really excited. You've got a ton of events coming up, and some of them sound pretty cool.
Yeah, just in the next 10 days, we've got 3 events.
Oh, wow.
This Sunday, March 3rd at 1:30 at the museum, we've got a humanities speaker coming back, Jeff Barnes. He's one of our most popular. He does Nebraska history. So it's March 3rd at 1:30. There's no RSVP. It's completely free. He's going to talk about Nebraska history. And what I want people to know is if you came to his last talk, that was, over 100 people came, this is not the same talk because it's Nebraska history. This is the sequel. So it's Nebraska's Bumpy Road to Statehood. And this is, so come on again, that's this Sunday. On March 9th, which is a Saturday, we've got a preschool play day. That's 10 a.m. in the morning. Our theme is meatballs. What's not more fun and delicious than that? And then calling all craniacs, March 10th, we've got a crane program for you. It's for those 12 and over, so we call it a family program, but it's also just good, great adult education. And that one is a local naturalist. We're going to answer all your questions about when the cranes come through. These people are really going to be able to go in depth with you about why the cranes are here. In April, we've got other live birds coming, raptors, but we'll tell you about that on my next visit.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Raptors are pretty cool.
They are. They fly around in the theater. That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
So as you have all these events coming up, what are you most excited about?
I'm just excited when we can serve the community in a way, when we can bring something that wouldn't have come to the community if we weren't here. And that, I'm going to if you don't mind, I'm going to bridge right into movies.
Go right ahead, yeah.
All of our movies land on that topic. So Color Purple never came here, the musical version of the Color Purple. And there's 2 shows left of that, Friday and Sunday of this weekend. But then, what else? Why do we not have a Saturday show? We do. It's just not the Color Purple. We're bringing in some silent films.
Oh, that's very cool.
Right, and in a way it makes perfect sense for us. Aren't we always trying to get you to appreciate things that are old?
Exactly.
Our first film is The General. It's Buster Keaton. It's always on the top 10 of best silent films ever made. And that's going to be at the museum March 2, so it's a Saturday evening or a matinee on March 6th. And then after that, on March 16th, is Safety Last. And you might say, I'm not familiar with that.
I actually am familiar with that one.
Wonderful. First of all, it's Harold Lloyd, who's a Nebraskan. But second of all, it's that iconic image of a man hanging from the side of a building by the clock. That is that one. So we're going to bring in Safety Last.
And it's a great movie.
It is. It is. And both of these movies are about 90 minutes long. So check them out. We're thrilled to bring them to you. And then finally coming some dates between March 8th and 17th is a film called The Zone of Interest. It's nominated for Best Picture. It's also nominated for Best International Film. It's a portrait of a commandant at Auschwitz.
Oh, wow.
And how he lives this double life of, on one side of the wall, he's living with his family and trying to maintain a kind of regular family life, where on the other side of the wall is the concentration camp and the incredible brutality that's there, and how that can be 2 sides of a person's world and what that would mean. So it's getting rave reviews, and we're thrilled to bring that. That's a film that just wouldn't have come to the community without our theater, and so that is when I'm the happiest.
Beautiful. I'm glad to hear that because there's so many things coming up, and the Hastings Museum is a great place, so I always recommend checking it out. Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate it. We've got more coming up after this.